You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss-Ep.
Hey, everybody. Today we're talking about value. I always talk about how you need to lead with value. You need to share value. You need to show people your expertise before they're ready to step in and say, this is the person I want to work with. I want to buy from you. So when we talk about value, I want you to think about what it is you can offer that, number one, positions you as an expert. Number two, showcases your expertise, lets us know why we should listen to you. And number three, allows the prospect to see that you really know what you're talking about and they want to take it to the next level with you. So what type of value do you have to give? Now, when we're building out our funnels, our sales funnels, I always say that you need to lead with value. You need to start with value, giving something away for free. And very often, I talk about how you want to give away so much value up front that people say, wow, all this for free? I can't imagine what their paid stuff is like. And that is true. But today I want to dive a little bit deeper into what that means, because what I have found is that sometimes you give away too much value and you don't know where that balance is. And when you give away too much value, people don't end up buying from you. They don't go to the next level because they already have what they need. So I want to talk a little bit today about what type of value you should and should not be giving away at the beginning of your sales funnel, or even when you're just posting on your Facebook page and offering that brand awareness and visibility phase. What is it that you should be giving away? And it's really key that you understand this, because essentially you're giving away value so that more and more people will flock to you and eventually become your customer. And if you give away too much, then you're just offering your services for free, and that is not a sustainable business model. So let's dive right into it. So what you need to know is how to structure your business for repeatable growth. And this happens with a sales funnel. So first of all, I want you to think about, what is the purpose of your sales funnel? It's to bring them to that signature offer. And you can have several sales funnels, but they're all going to lead to that same signature offer. And a lot of times I see that people just want to create more and more funnels and more offers and more ads. And truly, what you need to be focusing on is one funnel that leads to one signature offer. And if you want to spend that creativity time, that those creativity juices are flowing, you should direct that towards your Facebook ads. Change up your Facebook ads, change up the copy, change up the images, maybe do some videos, maybe put out a lot of great content for your visibility. But you really shouldn't be playing around with your signature offer. That is what you sell. And the way you get people to that offer is through the customer journey, that you will follow them. You will guide them towards the direction you want them to go with your sales funnel. So think about what that one thing is that you're great at teaching, or that one thing that you're great at providing. And then think about what it is that you could speak about all day long. You have plenty to say. You're really good at articulating. And that should be your main focus. Think about what that main focus is within your industry, what's your zone of genius, and that's how you're going to create your signature offer. Then I want you to take it a step back and break it down into what visually looks like a staircase. If you're getting people to the top of the staircase, your signature offer, what are the steps that people need to take to get there? And I want you to work backwards. So, for example, for one of my funnels, my signature offer is done for you services. It's our package called Strategist in Your Pocket. We do everything for you, from content creation, lead magnet, sales funnels, and Facebook ads. We're basically running your marketing. These are for my high-end clients who are busy, they're overwhelmed, they're dealing with their zone of genius. Maybe it's health coaching, life coaching, functional medicine doctors who are taking care of patients. They are not marketing experts. So they hire out Meliss Marketing, the agency, to take that on for them. That is our signature offer. But what do people need before they say, let's get on a call and book Meliss Marketing's agency to run all of our marketing? Before that, they need to understand that they even need content creation services or sales funnels to map out their funnel, to run their Facebook ads. And if they're not at that point, they're not going to be a great client, a great prospect for that signature offer. So we take it step by step backwards. So if they're not ready for the done for you services, maybe right before that, they need a marketing makeover call. The marketing makeover call is a 90-minute recorded call. It audits everything that you do online, from your social media platforms to your website, all of the interactions that you're doing online. It's a very in-depth audit, a 90-minute recorded call. So at the end of the call, you could spend however much time you or your team needs to implement what went over on that call, and you can always refer back to the call. Now, that call is really important in somebody's business because then they say, oh, all of this I need to fix. And then they can decide, do I want to fix this myself? Do I want my team to do it? Or do I want to hire Meliss Marketing and have the agency do it with their done for you services? So this is one step down from that. Now, what's one step down before the call? Well, it might just be a quick little audit, maybe a little email. Here's a little report of just what I see off the top of my head, basically telling you what I think needs to change, but not how I think it needs to change. And then they can say, okay, I see how this needs to change. They could take that to any other company. They could try to do it themselves. They can watch some YouTube videos and figure it out. Or they may say, you know what? I want the agency to tell me exactly what it is I need to fix. And I want to spend one-on-one time with Meliss herself to do that. So before we get on that marketing makeover call, the step before that is just a quick little report of what I think needs to change, but not how. Okay, so let's take it even a step before that. What happens right before that? Well, they might need to know where their clients are hanging out because that's going to help them figure out what they need to change. Are their clients hanging out on LinkedIn, but they're only posting on Snapchat or TikTok? Well, then there's a disconnect. So they need to find out where their clients are hanging out so they know where to focus all of these marketing changes that are being suggested. Well, what needs to happen before you figure out where your clients are hanging out? Let's take it a step before that. That is figuring out who your client is. Who is your client? So this is how one of my funnels is structured. The first thing you do is you download my Finding Your Dream Customer Guide. You download this guide. It's a full, extensive guide. You can get it at melissmarketing.com/dream, and you can fill out all the questions that are there to figure out who your ideal target market is. Well, once you've figured that out, you probably want to know where you're going to find them. So the next step is my tripwire. It's a video that explains how you can find out within the Facebook Business Manager where those specific people are hanging out. So you'll know how to target them. So that tripwire is only $7. The Finding Your Dream Customer Guide is free. So people who only want to find who their dream customer is, they're going to download that for free and be done. But some people might want to take it a step further. And for $7, what a deal. It's a $50 video for only $7. So they download the video, they figure out where the dream customer is hiding, where they're hanging out, how you can target them best within the Facebook Business Manager. So for $7, they get that video. Well, they may want to take it a step further. They may want to say, okay, well, now I need a report to figure out what I'm doing wrong in reaching these people. So those people are going to get a report. And then they might want to take it a step further and say, I need to hop on a call with Meliss and get her 90-minute undivided attention to really break down in a personalized manner what it is that I specifically need to be changing. And then if they want to take it a step further, they can say, wow, a wealth of information, way too much stuff for me to take on personally. I want the agency to do it all for me. And there you go. they've gone to my signature offer, our done for you services. So I want you to think about what content you need to build up from each step of the funnel to get them to their end goal. And the value that you provide on that first step, that free value that you give out, is paramount to getting people to even want to take the next steps further up the ladder or up the staircase. And that second thing that you provide, in my case, the video of where your clients hang out in the Facebook Manager, what's going to happen there is that's the first time money is being exchanged. It's only $7, but it's the first time a prospect or a cold market stranger has said, I will give you money to teach me something new. So these are the first two steps that are really important when you are figuring out what type of value to offer. Because if the free value you give is the wrong value or the wrong offer, or it's geared towards the wrong audience, then no one's going to take that next step. And if that next step, that $7 offer that I have, for example, gives away the entire farm, then no one needs the next steps 3, 4, and 5. So I want you to really think about your tripwire, that second step, that first thing that somebody purchases from you, and think about what type of value you're offering. Because if you give away so much value, the who, the what, the where, the when, and the why, people will feel like they have everything they need to carry on their own, and they will not take the next steps further. They will say, I have got everything I need, so there's no point in purchasing anything else. So I want you to be careful. I don't want you to withhold a lot of information. I want you to just make sure that the information you provide is the information that the prospect or the client at that moment in the customer journey is the information that they need to hear. If you give them way too much information, they'll either be overwhelmed or, like I said, they'll say, I've got everything I need. I don't need to purchase anything else. But if you give them just the right amount of value and it's in line with where they are in their journey up that ladder, then they're going to say, wow, I've gotten all this great value. I'm ready to take it to the next level. So I want you to really think about this in your own industry. Go back and think about this in your own business. What can you give away for free that's going to help people want to reach that next level? They're going to finish consuming that first thing that you give away and then go, wow, what else can I get from them? They're excited. They just can't wait for the next thing. Then you give them the next thing. In this case, the video of where to hang out, a very clear video explaining step by step how to find your ideal target market online. If they like the way that I teach, if they like the format, if they found that the video is easy to digest, they understand it, they're excited to dive right into the material, they've consumed the material and they just want more and they can't wait for what else I can teach them, then I know that I've done my job and I have showed them what they needed to see at that exact moment in the customer journey. Now, once they've finished watching that video, if you guys purchase that video and you're done watching the video and now you're ready for more and more and more, then I know that I've done a good job and you're going to say, okay, now that I've learned this, I'm ready for that next step. And so you make sure that each step along the funnel gives away the value that the person who's on that step needs to consume. I hope this is helpful for you. I want you to think about what each of your levels in your funnel looks like, and also think if there are any accelerators, things that you can add on along the way, like a bonus, or to get someone from step 2 to 3, maybe there's a step 2.5 that you need to figure out. I just want you to think about how you can fill the learning gaps to strengthen the customer journey along the way. And this will really help you with your marketing. It will help you understand what type of value that you need to give along the customer journey. And it will help you connect better to your prospects and your customers because they'll understand and they'll know that you understand what it is they need to learn in the proper order and based on the actions that they are taking. Okay, I hope this helps, and I'll see you next time.
If you loved this episode, head over to iTunes to subscribe and leave us a review so we can reach more people and share our content with those that can benefit most.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Oh, wait, before you go, if you think you'd like to work with the Meliss marketing team one-on-one, I invite you to apply for your first class strategy call. This process is just as much an interview for us, seeing if you're a great fit for our agency, as it is for you, seeing if we are your great fit. Unlike other agencies, we only take on clients we know we can help. So if you think you're ready to get support with your content creation, lead magnets, sales funnels, and/or Facebook ads, let our agency help you take your business to the next level. Each month, we open up just a few spaces on our client roster for your opportunity to be able to work with our amazing team. Apply now at go.melissmarketing.com/apply, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.